So let's start with the very highest level, again, in the context of real estate sponsors wanting to raise money online for real estate projects. How do you define an influencer? What is an influencer?
So the easiest way to describe an influencer is a human who has developed a following online on whatever platform, dedicated to a specific topic, genre, or their personality, right? So you could be a person who does reviews of technology products on YouTube and people are following you because of the topic of technology. You could be someone whose life is aspirational. So, you have these nice things, or you have this great family, and et cetera. And people watch because you're the perfect family. Or simply you're just an expert or someone who creates stuff that people love to see. So visually, so artist, et cetera. So if you have someone who's extremely funny, if you have someone who's extremely creative, et cetera. So it's basically following humans based on a certain parts of traits and developing those audiences behind them. Does that make sense?
Yes, extremely interesting. So again, I'd like to try and drill down on some of these concepts. So the one that resonated the most to me was aspirational. Right. So if we were to look for influencers for a real estate developer who wants to raise capital, what kind of influencer might we be looking for? So, right. So, who would be aspirational? Somebody with high wealth that could mention real estate investing, or so how would you start drilling down on that to find people?
I would say that the low-hanging fruit would be just what you said, right? These people who aspirational in the sense of they've made good investments, they're entrepreneurs, they're doing it, so why shouldn't I do it, et cetera. That would be the first place I would go. But I think from a creative standpoint, that would be the place I would go last. I'd want to go to people who can, influencer marketing in its best case scenario is really good peer-to-peer referral, right? So influencers have, instead of building a best friend who they're telling, hey, I just invested in this property through this crowdfunding, you should do it too. Imagine a person with 100,000 friends who are similar. So they don't necessarily have to be thought leaders, wealthy, et cetera, or know real estate. They just need to be trusted by that audience to say, I think this is a cool opportunity. Maybe I vetted it with my friend who is a real estate lawyer, or my friend who invests in whatever it may be. Sometimes it doesn't even need that level of grounding, but it's like, I'm a mom. You follow my page because, I do cool stuff and you love the family and the stuff that I do. I'm a mom influencer. And maybe the messaging is, hey ladies, it's always good to have investments for your future. And I found this really cool way that I could be part of these big developments or real estate developments through not having to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars, but slowly being able to participate in these types of deals so that, down the road at X, Y, Z, whatever. I think that's a really interesting approach to bringing in, let's call them the real humans, in the sense of these are people who are never interested, never understood, or never would necessarily partake. I think we'll have a higher propensity to want to get involved than those who know about it already. So I think there's an interesting dynamic creatively that you could take.